Canelo's been extremely durable over the years. One of his many assets, he seems to have one of the best chins in the game.
Wow.
I know you said you don't need to knock him out, you just need to beat him. But do you feel like you can hurt or even stop him?
Well, anybody can get hurt. Anybody can get, knocked out. I don't put it past nobody, but I'm not going in.
You want to know what number makes sense for you? What's fair?
I got $10 million for that fight.
That's a lie.
How you know that's a lie?
To fight Canelo?
Yeah.
That's a lie.
I'm doing it for the opportunity, baby.
Yeah, that's good.
The legacy.
That's good.
You hear me?
Yeah. You believe that?
Yeah, 100%.
All right. I like Crawford. All right. My brother fought Canelo, not me. I like Crawford in this fight, and you get to stay big. But my brother even told me that was his mistake that he made. He thought going up in weight, I got to get massive, I got to get big to beat Canelo. It made him slower, it made his reflexes.
Terence Crawford isn't just moving up in weight to face Canelo Álvarez, he's making a statement. And it comes with knockout intent. This isn't a business move, it's a personal mission. Crawford recently disclosed that he took just $10 million for the bout, a fraction of what someone of his caliber could demand for a fight of this magnitude. Terence Crawford, it was never about the paycheck, it's about legacy. It's about doing what few have ever dared, becoming an undisputed champion in 3 different weight classes, including one he's never competed in, and if he knocks Canelo out like he plans to.
Yeah, I'm doing it for the opportunity, baby. Yeah, that's good. The legacy.
Now, $10 million for us is like, let's go. But for him in the stage in his career, I don't think $10 million does it. Chris Eubank just got north of 20 in. So we could say he's not at the level of Bud. And Canelo's the face of boxing. So what y'all think? Y'all think he's telling the truth, or he's really just going for...
Crawford says he's heading right back down to 154 to chase undisputed status again, just to prove, beyond any doubt, that he's the greatest fighter of his generation. I got $10 million for that fight, I'm doing it. For the opportunity, for the legacy. The legacy outweighs the money. 3-time undisputed coming soon. I might go back down to 154 and do it again. Terence Crawford, a recent interview with Acted Mindset, is rare in today's boxing landscape.
For that fight. How you know that's a lie?
To fight Canelo?
Yeah. I'm doing it for the opportunity, baby. The legacy.
That's good.
The legacy outweighed the money. 3-time undisputed. Ooh, coming soon. I might go back down to 54.
Right. To fight who?
And do it. I might go back down and do it again.
As you heard, the pound-for-pound king, Terence Buck.
Especially coming from a 37-year-old who's already been undisputed at both lightweight and welterweight. Terence Crawford has nothing left to prove. But for him, this isn't about the paper, it's about chasing a level of greatness that comes around once in a. Terence Crawford. What makes Crawford's pursuit even more remarkable is that he's not easing into the super middleweight division, he's diving straight into the deep end. No tune-up, no feel-out fight.
What can you take from sparring both of them to gauge what's gonna happen in September?
Preparation is gonna definitely be everything. Crawford adjusting to the 160 pound division. I know he's been sitting at a heavier weight for a while, but he's been showing his training and stuff. So that's definitely gonna help him. Canelo's experience. We got Crawford got great experience as well. It's gonna be a great fight. It's gonna be a great chess match. I expect a great fight. If I had to favor somebody, I would just pick.
His first test at 168 pounds is against none other than Canelo Álvarez, a fighter who has ruled that division for nearly a decade. Canelo has been comfortably campaigning at super middleweight since 2018 and recently reaffirmed his dominance with a title defense against William Cullen May, cementing his status as the undisputed champion.
About fighting here with my people and bring this kind of fight for them. They deserve it, and it's more than I expect. Yeah, that's my goal this year. But if that fight don't happen, we'll see. But that's my goal this year.
But Crawford isn't intimidated. He knows exactly what he's walking into, and he's made it clear. He doesn't expect this to go the distance, the way he's talking. He's not just aiming to win, he's aiming to stop Canelo, a knockout. And if that happens, it won't just be a win, it'll be a seismic shift in the boxing world. It's not just Crawford's ambition that makes this fight so intriguing, it's the fact that both he and Canelo seem so confident in their own victory. They're already looking past each other. Canelo, in a recent interview with Magazine,
If Crawford's listening to this, if Canelo's listening, what do you tell them about their
Whoever wants to win will win. You know what I mean? I'm not being funny. Whoever wants to win will win.
The will overcomes everything. That's how you do it. I appreciate you, great.
admitted his focus is still on a rematch with Dmitry Bivol, the fight that continues to haunt him. I hope I get the opportunity to have that rematch with Bivol.
I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out, from Kirkland to Amir Khan to just.
Don't do
obviously.
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not. Kovalev.
Kovalev was older.
And
he does. Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power, but all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill.
That's the only fight at 175 I'd really consider, but we'll see. I want to be able to tell myself, hey, you learned something from that fight. What mistakes won't you repeat? I've got that drive inside that says, you need to prove you're the better fighter. Evan, with Crawford looming, Canelo's eyes seem fixed on redemption, making this clash not just about skill.
In your honest opinion, Oscar, or do you think 100% Canelo can beat a Bivol?
Yeah, there's no way he beats Bivol. There's just no way. I mean, styles make fights. And as much as I would want to see a Mexican win inside that ring, a national hero, there's no way he beats Bivol.
But about whose vision of greatness wins out? This suggests that, in Canelo's mind, Crawford is more of a detour than a true dangerous stop on the road back to Bivol. But that might be the exact miscalculation Crawford is banking on, strangely. Both men seem to believe they're one with nothing left to prove. And that kind of confidence bordering on dismissal can only lead to fire.
Not a regular guy, you know what I'm saying? He's special. And, you know, Canelo, he's a top-notch fighter, world-class fighter. Still on the pound-for-pound list, I'm sure towards somewhere near the top. And it's exciting. You know, Terence is freakishly strong. He can punch, he's got good crack, he can fight from both ways. Orthodox, southpaw, he can fight at mid-range, closer range, outside, and he can fight going both ways, so it's exciting, It
works. When they finally step into the ring, the September 13th showdown is already stirring anticipation, even though the venue is yet to be final.
The chances got better, at least the way how you were seeing things heading into the last fight with him.
I think it's a stylistic matchup. You know, and Williams Cole don't fight nothing like Terence Crawford. So we're not going to see the same type of fight come September. I think we're going to see a great fight, real good fight.
You and Terence have always had like a good relationship, but if he makes Canelo.
When asked if Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas was still on the table, Canelo responded, "We're still working on that, but we're going to make sure everything is the best it can be."
I think he's gonna cook him. I think, you know, Canelo a hell of a fighter, but I think Bud just got all the tools.
You don't think the weight difference is gonna be too big of an advantage?
I think y'all make that something, you know. In certain fights,
boxing makes it something. Not us.
like if this was like a Benavidez, he's actually a lot bigger than Bud, so that would like apply. But I feel like with Canelo, he's like physically kind of big, but like height-wise, he's kind of small. So I don't think so. No.
This isn't a business move; it's a personal mission. Crawford recently disclosed that he took just $10 million for the bout, a fraction of what someone of his caliber could demand for a fight of this magnitude. Terence Crawford, it was never about the paycheck, it's about legacy. It's about doing what few have ever dared, becoming an undisputed champion in 3 different weight classes.
I think it's more important for Crawford than anybody, you know, but I think if anybody could beat Canelo, I think Crawford could.
Yeah, I know you said like he could be the guy. What kind of a chance do you ultimately give him?
I think you give him like a 7 out of a 10.
Oh, wow, that high. I thought you were going to say like 25.
I mean, no, Crawford is good. Crawford is good, and I think he's been known that he's going to fight Canelo for a long time, and you know, Crawford, he likes to pick up the weight, so I'm sure he's been working.
Including one he's never competed in, and if he knocks Canelo out like he plans to, Crawford says he's heading right back down to 154 to chase undisputed status again, just to prove beyond any doubt that he's the greatest fighter of his generation. I got $10 million for that fight. I'm doing it. For the opportunity, for the legacy. The legacy outweighs the money. 3-time undisputed coming soon. I might go back down to 154 and do it again.